Hello. Just to talk about Robert Sorby ProEdge. Bought this a few weeks ago, so I've used it a bit by now. So I'm just going to go over how I found it, and I'll show you how to sharpen the tools on it. So this is the machine. Uh, Different belts. Now this is an aluminium oxide. Now you can get aluminium oxide, ceramic, diamonds, and Zycode, I think it's pronounced. Uh, the aluminium oxide is not the best one for high-speed steels. You're better with a ceramic one, uh, and that works really well. The 60 grade one is ideal if you need to reshape your gouge or chisel for any reason. But once you've reshaped it, 120 grit is fine. 240 will give a really polished edge. That would be ideal for like a skew chisel or something of that description. So again, very simple. I got the deluxe version, so it came with this setting plate, which is used in conjunction with this for sharpening, like spindle gouge, your bow gouges, whatever, long grind on. It also came with this is for sharpening skew chisels, which just fits in the plate there and gives you your correct angles. And this is used for sharpening standard bow gouges or spindle roughing gouges. I even use it for the parting tool as well to keep it straight. Along with that comes the standard one for slipping on here, and that is used in conjunction with the profile. Now that's the standard one. The longer version here is used for your fingernail profiles, so we'll go over that as well. So we'll just put them back down there, and then first one is adjusting. It's very simple. Plate here, what tells you all your different angles. On the side, it's a matter of just unloosening that one there. Put my finger there so you can see it. And this one here, and then moving it into the correct hole at the back, corresponding with these with a chart at the front. It's as simple as that. So a simple spindle roughing gouge. Put that in there. Put the gouge in there. And that then keeps it square on 90 degrees to the belt. And then it's just a matter of rolling it over. Move it around a bit from time to time so you get an even wear on your belt. Again, a standard grind, 45-degree angle again, like the spindle roughing gouge, bow gouge this time. Again, that just goes in the V cup, and then it's just a matter of rolling the tool around. And I'll say I'm using this for a parting tool because a parting tool, what I've got on here is 25 degrees, which is the second hole down. I'm on the fourth one at the moment, so let's just change this. So just unlock that slightly, move it into the second hole down. That's now changed my angle. That quick. If I put that plate in there, I can hold my parting tool against the side there, and that will guarantee it will be square on. Just let flick it over and do the other side. For a skew chisel, we're using this plate, so that fits into there. And that gives you the angle on the front edge of the skew chisel. So that slips up against that, so keep it tight against that fence, then just slide it up. You can slide it across the belt, and then flick it over and do the other side. So fairly simple to use. Now to do fingernail profiling, we'll just take this off. So again, just undo the back one, and then this plate comes off. Again, not a long job. Just take that off, bring it round. Now to do like the spindle gouge, which is 45 degrees, I have mine. I use this profiling jig. Now on here you will see the different angles. Just getting right light for you to see, but it's 50, 45, 40, 35. Now I like mine at 45. So put my plate there, extend the tool, and I will show you this once I've just set it here. I want the tip of the tool touching my 45 plate there. So I'm just protrude the tool out until it does that and clamp it down. Once that's clamped, I can put on the adapter there. That just slots into there. And then it's just a matter of holding it lightly on the belt. You don't need to press hard, and then just rock it from side to side. And that gives me 45 degrees. Now, say if I want a long grind, which again is 45 degrees, but I've got a longer swept back, which can be called the Ellsworth, the Irish grind, the Celtic grind. They are slightly different, but basically it's a long grind. Now, again, I like mine at roughly 45 degrees. Now, if I set it at 45 degrees on this one, because I'm using a different hole, it won't protrude out the same. So I use my 41 on here. So again, you can see I just need to advance the tool up there and then lock that off. Again, this is done on the bench, so it makes it easier. Take this one off and put my long one on. Again, if I want to do a sort grind, I could use the inner hole. You've got a medium one, but I tend to use the inner one and the outer one. So for a long grind, the outer one. Slip that in there, then again, just sweep it round. Doing it across here, I can sweep that side. And that will give you sharp tools. I've used bench grinders for the rest of my life, and I've just gone over to this system and I find it works. What's the advantages? One, with a standard 6-inch or 8-inch wheel, if you do a lot of gouges, you get a slight hollowness in the wheel, so you've got to keep dressing it to keep it flat. Because then if you go on with a skew chisel, it won't sharpen across the full length of the bevel. With this, it doesn't matter if it's a bow gouge, spindle gouge, when you put your skew on, it will be flat because across the belt here. So that is one of the reasons. The other reason, it's quieter, never goes out of balance like a normal wheel can do, which causes vibration, which you always find when you switch it on, it vibrates on, it goes up to top speed, and then when it comes down, it can vibrate. So cooler cutting, no vibration. Once the belt's wear, I can just change it over very quickly, which is to taking at least 2 retaining virtually nuts off, and then the plate comes off, release the tension, slip the belt off, put the new belt on. It's quick as that, easy even for changing it from grit to grit. So it's a very quick process, and belts I say about £5, and they do last a long time. Yes, I've only had it a short while, but I know from even this belt how long it's lasting. I do a lot of sharpening with being my full-time living. So yes, I do like it. Also, I find I've got less sparks coming off as well compared with a standard grinding wheel, which is good when you're working with wood dust and wood savings. So yes, am I pleased about it? Yes, I am. Nearly £400 with the Deluxe system, so it's, you know, it's not a cheap machine to buy. A standard 6-inch wheel, yes, it's cheaper, and when you're starting out you may want to go that way, but if you want consistency, ease, this is a really good system. So if you like what you've seen, please subscribe to my channel, click the bell, and that will notify you of new uploads. So thank you for watching this video. Take care, everybody.